Okay, hi, so we're up to part 6, and what we're going to do is very quickly, I'm going to show you how to create another turtle object. So what's going to happen here is, as you can see, we've got Alex. Now, Alex is what's known as an instance variable, and what it does is it creates an instance of a turtle object for us to control, and we reference it through Alex. Based upon that logic, we can also create a turtle called Yertle if we wanted to. Turtle. And what we have now is a new reference. So we have Alex and Yertle. Now, we can talk to Yertle just like we can Alex. So I'm going to copy all of Alex's commands, pen colour, fill colour, begin. I'm just going to direct them at Yertle instead. And then what I'm going to do down here is I'm just going to give some commands. And I want Yertle to go back. And I want Yertle to also turn right. And then at the bottom here, of course, Yertle.end fill. Now, what we have is we now have two turtles, and as you can see, what they'll do is they'll take it in turns to move. Now, they're going to make exactly the same pattern because they used exactly the same side distance and degree. So, however many rotations, obviously, as we know, side and degree are very random. The only thing I haven't added for Yertle yet is any of these if statements to actually get its coordinates. But, okay, so there we go. It draws the shape and then it finishes. And that's it. You can create as many turtles as you want. Now, obviously, we've got side distance and degree, but we might not always want them to follow the same. So what we can do is if I change these to a side distance and degree, I'm going to take a copy of them and I'm going to change these ones to Y. And then what that's going to do is when I kind of go into here, I'm going to actually very clearly set these. So as you can see, these are now referencing different variable values. So this time when I run it, they're going to actually, of course, I don't need two versions of side anyway, do I? In fact, I can just get rid of that one. Okay, that's what that crash was about, a misnamed variable. Okay, and as you can see now, they're actually drawing two completely different patterns. Still quite regular patterns because of the way that the code works, and they're still inside the loop, so they kind of take it in turns to actually do one, do the other, do one, do the other. You can create as many of these as you like, really. However, this way that I've done it is rather inefficient, to be quite honest. As you can see, you've got the A distance, A degree, Y distance, Y degree, but they're basically the same line of code, so that is a bit inefficient. I'm not actually going to show you how to do that right now. I think I want to see you actually optimize this yourself. The keyword optimize. Make it simpler. You can move those degrees and everything somewhere else. I'll give you a clue. You could potentially set them a bit further down, and then just basically use it in that manner. You could also create a complete and utter randomness so that they don't do the same actual degree turn each time if you put it in the loop. But again, I'm going to let you play around with that. I'm not going to show you how to do it. So there we go. We've now got Alex and Yertle, and you can just create loads and loads and loads of other actual turtles. We are getting to a point now where we're going to have to start looking in the future about how to actually make these turtles interact with each other, and I'm going to leave that for the next video that I create so that you can actually get two turtles to actually detect each other. And maybe you should think about how you might use this kind of logic to actually achieve that. Okay, so if you like what I'm doing, please make sure you like and subscribe, and leave any comments if you want to actually see anything or have me do anything in Turtle that you think would be interesting. Thanks for listening.